What's the most important thing when building ETL jobs to centralize data? That's a good question. I think it depends a bit on with what source you're working. Are you working with something that generates the report automatically, or do you need to query the data? Very often, one thing that you need to make sure of is that you don't overpower the transactional database, because they're most of the time not made for actually extracting huge amounts of data. That's very often a problem that is very dangerous and important. So look into the performance, look into not influencing the actual transactional database. What data can you use in that job? Is there data that falls under the privacy laws and so on, like personal data? And these things are important for actual ETL jobs, writing ETL jobs. Otherwise, I think it depends a lot on the actual use case, what you're doing. If it all, another thing is is that job even does that job even have the resources to do it, to do a transformation, or should you decide to actually go do an ELT job where you extract the data, load it somewhere, and then later in a warehouse or whatever, you then process the data and use the power of a data warehouse. That stuff that is important in writing these jobs. Thinking about, is ETL even the right thing? Do I overpower a transactional database? What's with privacy? This stuff, look into that. Am I allowed to actually move that data to the cloud? That's also something. Right.